All right, so let's do this number 24 on 9-7 for video. We've done this many times in the class, so hopefully you are very familiar with this now. But so there is a circle that can go through those 3 points, and the center of this circle is somewhere like around here, right? So these are the lines you need to draw. You gotta draw lines from here continuing to the circle, and then you draw 2 diameters through the center parallel to these 2 chords that are in the circle. So this chord and this chord, right? Okay, the goal of this problem is to find the distance from the center to W, so it's this one, okay, and from the center to over here, that'll be radius, okay. So these are the 2 distances you have to get, okay. So to get these lengths, you need to know this length and this length, right, because this is 90 degrees, because we did this is parallel and this is 90 degrees. This is right triangle. If you know this length and this length, you can get this. And since this is 90 degrees, if you know this length and this length, you can get that. Okay, so that's the goal of this problem. Okay, so how do we get that? Let's start with this distance and this distance, okay? This line was the original line. This was 8 and this was 12. So XZ is 20. Right? And line from the center perpendicular to the chord bisects the chord, right? So the half of XZ is 10, right? So this length right here should be 10, right here. Let's call this XYZ, let's call it A, okay? Equal AZ, okay? This length is 10 now. And because this was 12 and this is 10, this right here is 2. You see that? Now 10 plus 2 plus 8 was 20, right? Now this is 10 and this is 10, okay? So now we got this length and this length. 2 of the lengths we got. The only length we have to find is this length right here. So let's call this B. Center is O. Okay, center is O. We need to find OA. Okay? Now, to get that, we have to get this length right here, okay, this length. So 8 times 12 have to equal 6 times this length, right? That's one of the theorems that 2 chords intersecting inside a circle, the product of each chord segments are equal. So this times this should equal this times this. So I call this B. Then WB, if I call it WB is Y, okay, WB is Y, then 6Y have to equal 8 times 12, right? So Y have to equal 8 times 12 divided by 6. These are the things that I don't calculate, so that I don't have to use a calculator. This is 2, that's 16, okay? So this length right here is 16. Okay, so from the center perpendicular to the chord bisects this length right here. So YB from Y to B should be 6 plus 16 equal to 22. Okay, so half of that is 11. So if I call this point C right here, okay, so YB is 22, half YB is 11, which is this here, YC, okay, this right here, and YW is 6, right, YW is 6, and YC is YW plus WC. So WC have to equal 11 minus 6, which is 5. Okay, so this length now is 5. So that means this is 5. Okay, now we got the 3 lengths we want, the 5, 2, and 10. Okay, because this is all 90 degrees, this is a rectangle. Okay, so now to get the radius, you use 5 and 10. So 5 square plus 10 square is 25 plus 100, which is 125, which is radius square, right? So radius is square root of 125, which is 5 root 5. Okay? And the distance OW, you do 2 and 5. So 2 square plus 5 square is 4 plus 25, which is 29, which is OW square. So OW is square root of 29. Okay? And these were the answers.